Today we're making hot sauce with overgrown Padron peppers. So we've been growing a lot of Padrons and they grew really quickly suddenly and went from being tiny little peppers to being quite big. So we picked them for dinner one night and discovered very quickly that it's not just the really big ones that are spicy. Eating Padrons is a little bit like chili roulette. We've left the ones that were a little bit bigger just to grow big, and we're going to experiment with making some hot sauce today. We cried when we took a bite of what we thought was going to be a nice little chili, so we might as well make them useful now. As Padrons get bigger, they will also get spicier, so a lot of these should be much spicier now compared to the little ones that have just started to grow. Got the peppers, now to make the hot sauce.
There are a few different ways to make hot sauce. One way is to ferment for a few days, but today we're making a super fast 5-minute version of a traditionally fermented hot sauce. So we're starting with our 400 grams of Padron peppers. We're chopping them into smaller pieces to fit in our blender, but if you have a stronger blender or a food processor, you can whack them in hot. Next, we're going in with 5 garlic cloves, just crushing them to let out more of the flavor more quickly. Then we're going in with 80 grams of sugar. We're using regular granulated sugar, but you can use pretty much anything. It's to add some sweetness and help with the preserving of the sauce for a little bit longer. Then before blending, we're going in with a good amount of salt to really bring out the flavors. Blending the sauce until it's pretty smooth and everything in the blender is combined nicely. Now we're adding our acid in the form of vinegar. We're using an apple cider vinegar because it gives a little bit of an apple flavor in the finished sauce, but you could use anything: white wine vinegar, rice wine vinegar, whatever your personal preference would be. Then around 1.5 tablespoons of some form of thickener. Often in commercial sauces, this would be something like xanthan gum. We're using corn flour, but you can use anything that would do a similar kind of thing. Then we're going back in the blender just to get everything nice and smooth. Before getting into the jars, you run the mixture through a sieve to really give it the smooth texture that you often associate with hot sauce. Or if you're like us and you prefer something with a little bit more texture or a little bit more bite, you can skip that and get it going right into the jars. And there is our super fast, super simple Padron Pepper hot sauce. Now it's time to give it a try.
It's spicy. It tastes nice. It's really hot, but it's good.
Spicy Padron.
The whole roof of my mouth is like, what? It's quite nice though.
It's actually quite tasty, yeah. It's got a nice flavour. So that is our Padron Pepper hot sauce. This is going to be the first of many more videos of pickling, making other sauces, preserving a load of the fruits and vegetables that we are growing here on the homestead. You can find the recipe for our Padron Pepper hot sauce in the description. We're also going to be doing a bunch more hot sauces with chilies because we have a load of them growing and hopefully they'll be ready very soon.